Last Saturday, the March monthly tribal meeting was held for 2024, with presentations from Cannabis Compliance Manager Anthony Tillman and Jamie Bay on the Home Improvement Division and its programming. There were also presentations by the Hogansburg-Akwesasne Volunteer Fire Department from Derek Cummings and Tribal Division Director Tony David, providing information on Massena's Green Hydrogen Facility's environmental review from SRMT Environment. Tribal members can access the meeting agenda packet and presentations on the Tribal Members portal at srmt-nsn.gov. Environment Division Director Tony David answered community concerns the tribe has seen on social media in regards to the Air Product Green Hydrogen Facility and provided clarity on the role of SRMT's Environment Division in the State Environmental Quality Review.
We made sure that our THPO and our Environment Division was on top of this. Because, it is a concern of ours. I think he dispelled some of those rumors and some of those misconceptions out there.
My department's review of the environmental assessment is very positive. They've done everything and more required by the law, and clearly they want to be a partner, and that's why they're not required to come to Akwesasne to give this public meeting, but they want to because they want us to understand. They want us to have informed decisions made.
An information session with Air Products representatives will be open for the community at the Akwesasne Mohawk Casino Resort on Monday, March 11th, held in the summer ballroom starting at 6 p.m.
You've seen articles in social media on that also, the negative comments that were coming, and I'm familiar with what Tony David does as the Director of Environment, and he's very well informed, and it was great to listen to everything that he had to say about the hydrogen plant.
Jamie Bay, the Director of the Home Improvement Division, presented on the many services offered, from home inspections to home improvement. The Healthy Homes program is funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, through a tribal initiative, and is dedicated to ensuring that homeowners within the community are in safe, healthy homes. The program serves homeowners who live in the southern portion of the community and are a member of the St. Regis Mohawk tribe.
The types of services that we offer when we go into a home often revolve around weatherization issues. A lot of our work is seasonal, right? So sometimes our guys and gals have to be on call for emergencies, such as helping with pump outs in basements.
The Hogansburg-Akwesasne Volunteer Fire Department is an essential emergency first responder for Akwesasne and the surrounding communities. Derek Cummings presented about the services they do for the community outside of firefighting while reporting on its tribal funding and goals for the department.
We asked Tribal Council a couple months ago to come in, visit us at the fire station, give a short presentation about what we do. They asked that we bring that to a tribal meeting, just so everybody here can see we're not just about putting out fires, and also what we spend our money on that the tribe contributes. We don't just answer fire calls, a lot of calls for service. Our two biggest calls, volumes, and this is pretty much every year, is fire alarm activations, false alarms, and flooded basements. So this is the budget for 2023 from our tribal contributions. Anytime a fireman walks through the door, you're looking at $6,000 just to get them head to toe. This was last year's prices. We're looking at $5,800, $5,900 to equip a firefighter like that. The two trucks, Ron and Norman Peters worked really hard and got us a loan and some grant money. Back in 2007, we were able to purchase two new trucks with it. $625,000 for those two trucks. Now to replace them, we're looking at $1.6 million to replace those two apparatus.
One of my goals was to make sure that they did get funding, because they're a critical component of our community, right? Without the fire department, we could have some disasters here, right?
The Hogansburg-Akwesasne Volunteer Fire Department is always open to those wanting to get involved and volunteer.
We're always asking for more members. Anybody who's interested, come by on a Monday night after 6 o'clock and just sit down and talk to the guys and see what we do, guys and girls.
And finally, Anthony Tillman, manager of Cannabis Compliance, gave a presentation on the fees and expenses of the Tribal Cannabis Control Program, following an action item from last month's meeting.
When you put all 3 years together, our total revenue is $1.1 million. Our total expenses was $1 million. So we have a positive surplus of $145,000. Now, as 2024 grows and we go onto it, we should start seeing that number increase a little bit.
I really enjoy the meetings, and I like to stay informed about what's happening in our community. There's a lot of false information that comes across. through social media, and a lot of the information, if you were to come to the meetings, you would stay informed of what's going on within the community, and you get the factual information.
That's it for this month's coverage of the St. Regis Mohawk Tribe's monthly meeting for March. I'm Montana Adams with Akwesasne TV.